Hi Blue Marble Riders. It's been a long time since I've been out in the backwoods of Vancouver Island. A long time since I've been on my Husaberg, and a long time since I've flown my drone. Little Blue Marble Rider I call it. So I thought I'd combine the two today. It's not a pretty day today. Not great for droneage with a low cloud, and the area I'm going to is recently logged as well. But that's good for two reasons. One, I'm out to practice flying my drone, which I'm admittedly crap at. And secondly, flying in a logged area is safer while I get the hang of this controller.
Just took a look at the river. It's rushing pretty good, so I don't think I'll be crossing there today. I just thought I'd come out for some drone practice today. I haven't done it for 6 months. I've got to learn how to fly the thing again.
I usually fly the Skydio with a beacon which allows the drone to follow me and avoid obstacles. But today, I thought I'd go completely manual and get some controller time.
Dead end, good place to fly. It's open and clear around me. Okay. My plan is to do some flying with the controller, which I haven't yet done. I've had this thing for nearly a year. Been such a chicken to use it after I nearly lost the thing. But it's time. Really is a beautiful view of Mount Cosmos over there, but it's all covered in the clouds. All right, enough talking. Time to turn these guys off, and I guess I'll see you in the air in a minute. Will I play some beautiful music? It's a bit cliche, isn't it? Maybe I'll just talk. Maybe I'll play some music. I've got a bit of a complaint on. One person didn't like my last video. It had some bass in it or something he didn't like in the middle. It was really put him off. Thanks for letting me know, buddy. I really appreciate it. It's so special what I hear.
Like I mentioned before, this area has been recently logged. And it being winter, it's not the prettiest area on Vancouver Island by a long shot. But it does offer something rare on the island: open ground. After having come back from England and Wales to visit my parents over Christmas, I really enjoyed the openness of the terrain there, with few obstacles, and thought how easy and carefree it would be to fly a tracking drone over there. So this patch is relatively risk-free for me to fly, without too many trees to get tangled up in. And I apologize for the poor quality of the drone footage. The Skydio, this is the make of the drone I'm flying today, has an excellent camera and was recording at 4K 60, which is super cinematic high quality. But due to unforeseen circumstances, all will be revealed later, I had to use this footage, beamed back to the controller and the phone. Which is a pity, because I found this gorgeous waterfall which I've ridden by for years and never even seen or noticed. Imagine how this would have looked in 4K 60. You'll notice the footage pixelating now. Feed quality is sacrificed for control link quality on the drone, and although the Skydio manual states the drone can go much further, I just didn't want to push it. As you can see, the Skydio is a great bit of kit, and when landing you just position it over the case with the Skydio 2 symbol facing up. Press the land button and it does the rest, pausing and lining itself up just before the final descent. Perfect for ham-fisted clowns like me.
Okay, well hopefully we caught you something nice out there. A nice waterfall, but I was too scared to go too low. I started to lose a bit of signal there. I don't know what that means, whether it means I think there was probably a losing line of sight. I was down in that canyon down there, and it was starting to look a little frappy, so didn't get as low as I wanted. I think I'm going to move on and try somewhere else, another fly with the controller. I'm not very good with controllers, so I thought I'd try somewhere else, and then maybe a follow me. Oof, scares me, that one. Wow, barely get a grip with my boots. Oh dear. Oh, front end. Hey. Well, our favourite place. Looks like those guys didn't want to go through the water for some reason.
Okay, folks, pretty sad to say that I just lost my drone. I don't know what that was, $1,200. I just watched it. It took off and I flew it out, got some beautiful high shots going up and over the lake, just right down the lake. It was very beautiful for about a minute and a half. I walked down to this dock here, had an excellent line of sight. It was literally 100 meters in front of me and about 200 feet in the air. And all of a sudden it said, gimbal orientation error, emergency landing. And of course it's over water. So luckily I set a home, well, not luckily, but I set a home point way over there, which is where I launched from because it's open. And I clicked on the home and it showed flying towards waypoint, and it showed a line on the map, but nevertheless it just carried on coming straight down, and eventually it came down, and I was trying to make it go up, I was trying to make it come back. I carried on clicking the fly to home point, trying it, and it was sort of coming and then going down, and then it just decided that's it, I'm landing, and it was flashing red. Full battery, brand new battery, fully charged on it, and literally just sank into the water right there. It's probably 30-40 feet deep, and there's not a chance in hell I'm going to ever get that out again. So I think I'll have to be talking to Skydio and see what they have to say about that. At this point I still had control and made a complete 360-degree turn just to look at the logged area, and boy, can you see how much they've logged around this lake here. Now I attempted to position the drone so it was facing me again, and I was intending to fly it down towards me and get a shot of the handsome man piloting the little BlueMarbleRider. But sadly, at this point, with no previous warning ever, the little BMR flashed an internal gimbal error on my phone screen and told me it was making an emergency landing. Unfortunately, that was over water. I'll play this real time for you. It was an excruciatingly slow descent, while I pushed the home button several times, attempted to fly it over land literally 10 meters away, but it locked me out and continued to descend. I guess that's the disadvantage of an autonomous AI robot. It has a mind of its own. Could this be a warning of what the future holds for us humans? First electric bikes, and then what next? Anyway, as you can see, it pauses at its usual 10 meters 30 feet pre-landing check to look down. But unlike the last landing, the gimbal mounted camera does not look down. Instead, it just looks glumly away from its impending doom. Something to do with the error, I wonder. Finally, as little BlueMarbleRider excruciatingly commits suicide by drowning and takes my $2,200 with it. Yeah, so there's not a hope in hell I'm ever going to get that out again. I think I'm going to have to talk to Skydio. I don't know if I can get the logs. It was recording on the phone, so I'm hoping that I can get the logs and make it happen. It would be really nice if that could happen. I do want a drone. I noticed that Skydio just brought out the one with the 2 aerials on it. I wonder if that was the issue. You know, I guess I could get really upset, but I'm too old for that now. It was a fun flight earlier on. This was a great flight while it was happening, but I'm gonna have to get onto them and see what I can do. Yeah, I just noticed down the end of the lake. I don't think I can flip this while I'm recording, but down the end of the lake there's a nice campfire there. I'm sure they had a great view of it. I'm glad I could afford some entertainment to them. Anyway, I think I'll just carry on having a nice ride. Way too complicated otherwise. I think we'll go and see if they've got the gate open for the hunters.
Well, it's certainly a lot lighter without the drone in the back. You've never seen a frozen lake. You wouldn't want to walk on that because there it is. It's not very deep, it's maybe an inch.
Don't get me started about why gates are locked on Vancouver Island, folks. Just look up the Robert Dunsmuir land grab for an example of politicians doing what they do best. Secret deals and lining their pockets at our expense. Link in the notes below for a good historical read as to why we have to squeak by these yellow gates. I got a free beer when this guy waves me by with an open can of beer in his hand, which blows all over my helmet. Watch it out there, folks. You've got impaired riders and drivers to contend with at times. Sometimes hunting. Truly, this is the Wild West. Remember, keep tight right.
Gotta get a picture for my friend here. Yeehaw! Made it. Don't even touch. Don't even touch. the front brake on snow. Is that the Grim Reaper? A bear in drag? What am I looking at? Oh, it's a stop. There it is.
So as far as Little Blue goes, I've left a claim message with Skydio. I'm hoping, since this was definitely a malfunction, and I did all the right things, including setting a home point, using a fresh battery, and had just flown it with no problems, that they'll honour their replacement warranty and furnish me with a new one. I have the logs to prove what happened, and I've got no doubt they'll ask me to send them. I'll keep you posted when they contact me, hopefully soon, as it's been 5 days now. Mind you, they say they're backed up. Hopefully that's because of COVID and not other people with the same problem as I have. I miss Little Blue, and I feel I hardly got a chance to try my $2,200 investment. I could have spent that on a nice pair of Teknic dual slip-ons for my Z900RS. Ride safe out there, folks. BlueMarbleRider, out. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. If this is the first time you've watched, please consider subscribing. I do motorcycle reviews, motorcycle-related product reviews, off-road and on-road vlogs, as well as tours. Even though I'm not the most diligent poster, don't forget to follow me on social media. That's Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and to like. And especially, I'm begging you here, folks, subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell so that you're notified whenever I release a video. This is the BlueMarbleRider, out.